The street was a river of dust and starlight, flowing through the cracks of a colony that had seen better days. I was just another ghost drifting through it, the weight of my armor nothing compared to the years I carried. Then I saw her. A small figure, alien in form, clutching a lunchbox like it held the last star in the universe. She stood beside a shattered food station, its promise of sustenance as broken as the world around us. Her hands trembled, not from the cold, but from the quiet desperation of a child. I stopped, my patrol forgotten. The neon city lights of a dozen fallen worlds flickered in her wide, teary eyes. She shyly opened the lunchbox, and the emptiness inside screamed louder than any explosion I'd ever heard. It was a vacuum, a hollow space where hope should have been. I'd seen it before, in the eyes of refugees huddled in shelters, in the silent lines for rations that never seemed long enough. She was standing in the shadow of a broken supply drone, another casualty of a war that promised peace but delivered only hunger. I knelt beside her, the metal of my knee guard scraping against the rubble-strewn ground. The sounds of the interstellar marketplace, the distant roar of starships lifting off, all faded away. There was only this small girl, hugging that empty box to her chest as if it were a shield. Her fingers shook as she held it open for me to see, a silent plea under the glowing purple skies of this foreign world. I've stood on battlefields, navigated crowded rescue shuttles, and seen memorials carved with the names of the lost. But this moment, this quiet unveiling of nothing, hit me harder than any laser blast. I unslung my own pack. The rations inside were bland, designed for survival, not comfort. But they were something. I pulled out a nutrient bar, its wrapper crinkling in the sudden silence between us. Her eyes, which had been fixed on the empty space in her lunchbox, slowly lifted to meet mine. They were filled with a fragile hope, a spark that defied the ash drifting through the air and the sirens wailing in the distance. In that dim corridor of a forgotten starship, beneath flickering emergency beacons and torn refugee banners, I saw more than just a hungry child. I saw the reason we were supposed to be fighting in the first place. I placed the bar gently inside her lunchbox. It looked small and insignificant in the large, empty container. But as she closed the lid, the click echoed with a finality that felt like a promise. A small smile, faint as a distant nebula, touched her lips. I didn't know her name, her species, or what tomorrow would bring. But in that instant, under the glow of foreign constellations, a weary veteran and a little alien girl shared a quiet moment that was more powerful than any weapon. It was a reminder that even in the ruins of 1,000 worlds, a single act of kindness can fill the most profound emptiness. Thank you for watching. If this story moved you, please consider liking and subscribing for more tales from across the galaxy.